Hi, and welcome to Restored by Polish, where we talk about how polish helps us with our overall mental and physical well-being. I'm Krista.
I'm Jacqueline.
And we're doing something exciting.
We are.
Well, it's exciting for me and it's nerve-wracking for you.
Pretty much, yeah. That's about right. Yes.
Yes, I can't tell you how many times she has texted, called, sent me pictures.
Made you come over.
Meet me halfway. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So
yes, this is hard.
She's a little bit stressed. So, but I think we achieved the goal, because we're going to be talking about the first PPU edition of Restored by Polish here. Theme is
Over the Rainbow.
Over the Rainbow, which we went around and around on.
Well, I decided right away when I heard Over the Rainbow that it would work really well for my dog, Hero, to honor him and give a tribute to him, because it said that your pets go over the rainbow.
But she, of course, wasn't sure, because she never can make a decision, so she kept giving me all these other possibilities of what to do, and we just kept coming back to that one on Hero.
Yeah. Well,
it just made sense.
Because I want to do a tribute to him, and I'm gonna give $1 per bottle to the Humane Society that we adopted him from.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's really cool. I didn't know that.
So yeah, I just decided that, and I just think that that's right. Yeah. Like, it just feels right. And I think that I want to give them like a photo of him and be like, he's the donor, not me.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think that's a great idea.
So yes, this polish is a labor of lots of love.
Well, and especially when you're dealing with somebody who has as much polish as I do. I'm probably speak for a lot of you guys out there that we're always looking for something that we don't have in our collection.
Right, which is really tough.
Yeah, so I gave her some ideas too about some of the latest trends with having that sheer look, this summer sheer look. Versatile polish, being able to use it different ways as a topper or to build up to opacity. So, and then tying in all these elements about Hero. So, but I think it actually turned out really great.
And so I was kind of stuck on the wanting it to glow in the dark.
Yes.
And she was like,
she had to have
but it glows in the dark tennis ball green. It's so perfect for Hero.
And Hero loves tennis balls, so that's
every night that I'm wearing it, I like wake up in the middle of the night and I see my nails and it makes me so happy.
Yeah. Okay. So
it brings me joy.
She was stuck on that. So,
I was stuck on that.
And we will talk a little bit about that, because that element kind of does change things a little bit.
It makes it a little more difficult. I think
it's a little bit trickier. But,
it is tricky.
It's not that it's tricky. It's just it's one more, like, you have to shake it up a little bit more just to make sure that
because it does settle to the bottom.
Yeah,
for sure.
So let's take a look.
All right.
And
we're back.
And here she is.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Oh, and the bottle's so cute.
So this is Hero.
And I love the little label. And she even has Over the Rainbow, and the rainbow is in all
rainbow
the different rainbow colors. So cute. Okay, so describe it for us.
Okay, this is a semi-transparent bluish, greenish base,
like seafoam,
with various black glitter and white glitter. It has neon. Well, actually they all have meaning, so maybe I should go through that.
Okay.
The platinum stands for his graying face.
Yep.
The black for his color, the white for his color, the neon green hex are his tennis balls, and the flakes represent his pink tongue and also tennis balls, because tennis balls were his life.
Yes.
So
he was ball obsessed, for sure. He was ball obsessed. Yes.
I actually found like 10 tennis balls after he passed away in the yard, and it made me sad every time I found one. That's how much he loved tennis balls. He would go to the neighbor's house and take a tennis ball out of their garage and bring it home, because the guy over there loved him so much he would keep tennis balls.
I was gonna say he always bought tennis balls for Hero and left them out there for him to come get. So yes.
So, and it glows tennis ball green. So
and we will do that in a minute here. Well, will be another clip here where we're going to show you what this looks like in the dark when it glows.
So the fun thing about this polish is you can wear it alone. You can wear it over stuff. You can build it to 90% opacity.
Right.
So it's pretty versatile.
Yep.
And yeah, so we should swatch it. I actually have it on my hands. Should I show them?
Well, let's go. Let's watch it first, and then we'll talk about it.
They're going to see my hands right now.
Yeah, as we're going in, and then we'll talk about yours. But I think it would be good to see it, just on its own first. And wonderful brush. We got that nice paddle brush in here. So yeah, we were like kind of to develop this one. That's what the goal I was thinking was to make sure that not only, I mean, number one, that it represented hero. I mean, that for sure, we wanted that. But also that it was going to be a polish that you could use in a lot of different ways. So, like I explained to Jacqueline, and there's a lot of people out there that want just like that sheer wash of color over their nails. And on one coat, it gives you just that kind of glassy look with the sparkles in there. And of course, with it being flakies, the flakes are going to really pop in indirect light, and the hollow part of it's going to pop when we have the direct light on there. So you kind of get it two different looks of it depending on what kind of lighting that you have.
Yes, and I will say though that in order to get maximum glow, you at least need 2 coats.
Right.
Although I did notice as a topper, it's still glowing pretty decently, but it's really bright if you use just that polish.
Right. So if you're only, so what she's saying is if you use this in 2 or possibly 3 thin coats or whatever, it will have the best glow in the dark properties on there.
Also over white.
And over white as well. In fact, that's my favorite way.
Is over white?
Is over white. I think it looks so beautiful over white. Yeah, it just looks just ethereal looking, or like fantasy.
It looks completely different over white.
But just show them over white. So she's got it over white right here.
Yeah, there's the white. It's kind of not in focus. There we go.
There. Make sure it's in focus.
So you can see the little green flakes and maybe some pink ones if I turn this way. Yeah, there goes the pink.
Exactly.
So
super pretty.
Really pretty. Yeah. And that does glow pretty brightly with 1 coat over white.
And we will show that. In fact, she's got it over a bunch of different colors.
I have it over the rainbow.
Oh, the rainbow. That's right. And so when we do our
here's 1 coat.
Oh, there's 1 coat. There you go.
There's 1 coat over
just your plain nail.
Yeah,
natural
my plain nail.
Yeah. So that's just 1 coat. So that's where it gives you just kind of like that sheer wash, but just some fun little glitters in there.
Yep.
Okay. So pretty.
Second coat.
Okay. Yep. Let's put a second coat on there. And show you what it does. And this is also a polish that, depending on what kind of polisher you are, I tend to be pretty heavy-handed when I polish. Yeah. So, it probably would only need 2 coats.
Well, I do have it on a nail with 2 coats. And I'm not a heavy polisher. I'm a medium polisher. So with 2 coats, we got some...
Yeah.
It's pretty wha-bam. You know what I mean? Like, look at all those flakes.
I want to show it on here, too. Because I just think it's so pretty. We didn't really get a chance to look at it.
Sorry, I was showing on a real nail.
I know. You want to see it on a real nail, but I also like it on here. But I do think that we want to do... I'm going to do 1 more 3rd coat after this dries, just to give you a chance to see what that looks like. But I think my second favorite way is just plain like this. I like it over white. Well, actually, I don't know. I think I like it just like this on its own with this opacity, and then white would probably be my second. With blue, like a light blue, like what I have on.
Yeah, that might be pretty.
Really pretty.
I kind of like it over this peachy orange, personally.
Let's look at. So let's see what your other ones are. While we're waiting for that one to dry.
Okay.
I'm gonna go one at a time. So let's start. This one is over black, right?
Yes, that's black.
Yeah. Super
and then
pretty. You kind of get more of the like green. The greenish, you see more green in there when you do it over black. It's really pretty.
And then I did the rainbow.
Yeah, so I got red and orange and yellow. So yeah. Oh, I like it over that's the
dark purple.
I love that.
And then white on the end. But I did the rainbow colors. So
yeah.
I think it's interesting that the pink shows up a lot over the red.
Oh, I know. That's really
so it's kind of fun to play around with it. And then this one, you see the green more.
And which ones, and we'll show you in a minute, but I know you told me earlier that, was it the orange and the yellow that actually glow pretty?
They glow pretty bright. And then this actually glows, and the black still glows, but it's really dim. I didn't think the black would glow at all. Okay. Because when I was actually making it and testing it, I was painting it over black, and it didn't glow that much. And then I woke up and I was like, oh, it's glowing. And it glows like the same over this. So the darker the color, the less the glow you're going to get. I like it over the green.
Yeah, the green. Of course you do, because you like green,
look at all the pink it shows. And then the blue, the pink shows a lot. And then over the purple's actually really pretty too.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So I don't know. I mean, it's a fun, versatile polish.
It is.
Okay.
So let's see what it looks like.
Coat number 3.
Yeah, coat number 3. Because you don't have one with 3
coats on. No, I have 2
right
here.
So
I have 2.
One more coat on here.
We're so excited to do polish pickup. So this is a exciting time. We have two products. We have a polished product and an indie product.
That's right.
We have our heel stick in the indie store. That makes your dry, cracked, nasty heels look better. Smooth as a baby's bottom.
Here you go. There's your plug for that heel stick, right? As I'm sitting here going, I really love this. Yeah, this is, I love that sea foam. I think it's just so perfect for like, you know, summertime when you're thinking about sea glass.
Oh yeah, that's true. It is kind of sea glassy.
You know, even though I know it's about Hero.
It's about Hero.
To me, it kind of gives me that sea glass feeling when you're at the beach for sure. They only have sea glass on the West Coast. Is there sea glass in other places?
I don't know.
Because it's not something I ever heard about when I lived on the East Coast.
No, you're right. And you know, I was at a gift store in Cambria, California, and they had sea glass jewelry. And you know how I feel about jewelry.
Right.
It's not really essential to my life, right?
I was going to say it's right about up there with purses.
Right.
Yeah,
but I was in there and they had this gorgeous sea glass bracelet. And it was like all these different colors of sea glass. And I didn't buy it, and I've regretted it to this
still
day.
Thinking about
to this day, I've regretted it. It was beautiful.
I'm gonna have to insert a picture of sea glass just in case you're not from the West Coast, because I'm pretty sure that it's only a West Coast.
Well, you know what it is though. It's like litter that's
I know.
That's been honed by the sea. But they even had red in this bracelet and blue and yellow.
Yeah, I probably would like that.
It was gorgeous.
I would have bought it probably if I was there. Right.
Well, I was too cheap, and I regret it.
All right.
Anyhow,
so, tangent on sea glass.
Sorry.
Anyway,
because you said it looked like sea glass.
Let's pause right here and
go in the dark.
Yes.
Woohoo!
In the dark.
This is the fun part.
Yeah.
It's my favorite part.
All right. So we've got the 3 coats on the nail wheel here, and then this is the bottle shot, which is kind of crazy. Like.
Yeah, it's awesome. And the cool part is it lasts all night long,
which is so cool.
It's so cool.
All right, and just really quickly, since we have some really nice indirect light going on right now on this partly cloudy day, so just want to be able to see what it looks like with the beautiful flakes in that polish. Again, this is 3 coats of Hero, and then there's the bottle shot.
All right, we're back. And
I put on a nice glossy top coat. And that's one thing I wanted to mention, that this, of course, does have glitter in it. So it is going to dry textured, although not super, super pretty textured. But you will want to, if you want that smoothness, you're going to want a really thick glossy top coat or 2, you know, thin regular top coats on top of it to get that kind of glass look on the top and not be textured. And then the other thing is, we just wanted to mention one more time, reiterate that glow in the dark pigment will settle towards the bottom of the bottle. So
because it's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavier than all the other like light little flakies and things in there. So you just want to make sure that you are shaking it really well before you apply.
Mixing it. Some people don't shake their nail polish. Did you know that? Some people just roll it.
Oh yeah, they roll it. I know you're supposed to roll it. That's why, but you know.
So I because I'm a maker, I just stick it in a beaker.
And what, just let it settle down?
I just turn it upside down before I use it for like, I don't know, a minute or 2.
Yeah.
You can do it that way.
I would do that anyway, because anything that has elements in it like that, all of my polishes like that, I put upside down to make sure that everything is evenly like dispersed in it. I mean, not all polishes need to do that. I just think it's just a habit that I do now.
Oh, and you mentioned something about that nail polish people want to know about the flakes. These are nice thin flakes that don't curl.
Okay, yeah. So
they're like super spendy.
Right.
They cost a fortune.
So they're not gonna. So what we're talking about is like they're not gonna curl up on your polish.
Nope. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about because I bought some and they're terrible.
Yeah.
I would never use them in my polish.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
I've had polishes that do that, and it is annoying. There's no amount of top coat that can fix that when they're curling up like that.
No, I've actually played around with them and they're terrible.
I'm feeling her nails and I feel none of that. So yeah.
No, they don't curl.
It's perfect.
These were like I said, these are the nice, expensive,
good
product. So anyhow,
excellent.
All right. Well, PPU June, here we come.
Exactly.
With Hero.
Let us know what you think. Oh,
I knocked the camera. Sorry.
Yeah,
There's
that's all right.
Hero.
Leave any comments or suggestions below, and we'll see you in our next video.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.